Once upon a time, on a beautiful sunny day in a faraway kingdom, the king decided he would have a picnic. So he invited everybody to his castle.
Well. Good afternoon, my royal subjects.
Good afternoon, King.
I've invited you all here to my castle to give a terrific royal picnic.
Yay!
Now, each one of you will bring something to the picnic.
Okay.
We'll have hamburgers and pickles and potato salad and soda and watermelon.
Okay.
So, everyone go and get some and bring it to the picnic. Yeah.
So all the citizens hurried home to get things for the picnic. But when they returned, they discovered that a strange thing had happened.
Hey, look, Your Majesty, I brought something for the royal picnic. Watermelon.
Yeah, I brought watermelon too, King.
Me too.
Hold on. Now, hold on. Everybody brought watermelon to my royal picnic?
Uh-huh.
Didn't anybody bring hamburgers or potato salad or something? You can't have a royal picnic with just watermelon. And I'm especially fond of potato salad.
Potato salad?
We can't have a royal picnic without potato salad.
The king wants
Okay.
So everybody hurried home again. And this time, when they returned to the castle...
I brought the potato salad, Your Majesty.
Let's see the potato salad that I brought. What do you mean?
Hold on. Now, hold on. You mean all of you brought potato salad?
Uh-huh.
We can't have a picnic with just potato salad. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
Yes, Prime Minister, what do you want?
Well, might I suggest, sire, that you plan your picnic?
Plan my picnic?
Plan his picnic?
Yeah. Just think of all the things that you'd like to have for your picnic,
Yeah?
and then ask each person to bring a different thing.
Of course, that's what I'll do. I'll plan my picnic.
Good.
You bring the hot dogs.
You got it, King.
You bring the watermelon.
Sure thing, King.
And you bring the pickle relish.
You bet, King.
You bring the napkins.
Good plan, King.
You bring the mayonnaise.
Good plan, King.
You bring the mustard.
Good plan, King.
You bring the hard rolls.
Good plan, King.
You bring the soft rolls.
When the king's plan worked, everybody in the kingdom brought something different to the picnic, and everybody had a wonderful
You
time.
got the whipped cream.
We got it, King.
You got the sour cream.
We got it, King.
Well, I got the ice cream.
We got it, King.
Well, that's it.
Yum, yum. Yeah.
Once upon a time, in a palace in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king. And one day, an awful thing happened. The king's palace caught on fire.
Help! Help! Oh, my goodness gracious me, my palace is on fire! Fireman, come quick!
Here I am, Your Majesty, with my trusty hose
Yeah?
to help put out the fire.
Do it!
Here I
hurry.
go. Well, the firemen arrived just in the nick of time to put out the fire, and of course the king was grateful. In fact, he was so grateful, he issued a proclamation.
I now hereby proclaim that from now on, everybody in my kingdom will quit his job and become a fireman. You got that? Good.
So everybody in the whole kingdom quit their jobs and became firemen. Well, it wasn't very long before the king began having problems. For instance, one day he was playing with his erector set, and he cut his finger.
Oh, I cut my royal finger. Oh, doctor, come quick. I need someone to help me. Doctor!
I used to be a doctor, but now I'm a fireman. Maybe if I blow my siren, it'll help your finger. I hope that helped.
Oh, I hurt my raw finger and there's no one to help me. Oh, woe is me. Oh.
So there was no doctor to help fix the king's royal finger. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the next morning the king had another problem. He was waiting for his mail.
Oh, where's my royal mail? I'm expecting a royal letter. Postman, where are you? Huh? Postman.
I used to be a postman, but now I'm a fireman.
But who's going to deliver my mail?
I don't know, but you want this hose?
No, I can't read a hose. Take that away.
Oh,
Oh, woe is me, no royal mail.
And as if that wasn't bad enough, it wasn't long before the king got hungry.
Oh, I am starved. Where's my royal cook? Royal cook, bring me my royal lunch. Where are you, royal cook? There's that bell again.
Oui, monsieur, I used to be a royal cook, but now I'm a fireman because that is what you ordered.
But I'm hungry.
Here is a fireman's hat. Would you like to eat that?
Take that hat away. No, I don't want that.
Oui, monsieur.
I'm hungry and there's no one around but firemen who give me hats. Oh, woe is me.
Well, the king was very upset and realized that he had made a mistake. So you know what? He made a new proclamation.
I hereby proclaim that everybody should go back to his old job, and from now on, only firemen should be firemen, and everybody else should just do his own thing.
Oh, fantastic. Now if you cut your royal finger, I'll be able to fix it.
and I can deliver the royal mail whenever you want it.
And I will cook the royal meals whenever you are hungry.
Whoopee!
Oh, very good.
okay.
And they all lived happily ever after because the king had learned his lesson. You see, it takes all kinds of people to make up a world, right? And if everybody had the same job, it'd be pretty hard to get along. And pretty silly, too. Today's story is called The Legend of the Lovely Lady Linda. Now, in this story, there are a lot of words that start with the letter L. You remember L makes the sound of oh. Okay? Words like legend, lovely, lady, and Linda. Those are all L words, and there are lots of them in this story, so you keep your ears open and listen for them, okay? Now, once upon a time, there was a lovely lady named Linda. She was as lively as a lightning bug and as lovely as a lily.
Alas.
But Linda was not happy at all. Since she was a little girl, she had been locked up by her wicked uncle, Ludwig of Liverwurst.
Linda? Linda, you lazy lump. Listen to me. You are late with my lunch.
But, Uncle, I have been laboring long hours in your library.
No excuses. Now, get me my lunch.
So, Linda went out into the garden, as she did every day, and she picked the vegetables for her uncle's lunch.
What have you brought me, you little lump?
Oh, Uncle, I have brought you lima beans and lettuce and lovely lentils.
What else?
Well, I shall prepare you luscious lobster and succulent lamb and pitchers of lemonade.
Yes, and what's for dessert?
How about licorice and lollipops?
Lovely. Now, leave me.
So while Ludwig of Liverwurst dined on all these luscious things, Linda left and climbed up the ladder to the loft above the lodge where she lived. There she was permitted to eat one small loaf of bread and a small amount of liquid. Linda would take long, long looks out of the window.
Alack-a-day, I am so lonely. Surely there must live a lad somewhere in this land who could leap across these walls and liberate me.
Linda!
Yes, Uncle Ludwig.
Linda, look. You still have a lot of laundry to do.
Oh, but Uncle, it is late and there is no light.
Don't give me any lip. Take a lamp if there's no light. But do that laundry.
Yes, Uncle.
And so, by the failing light of a small lamp, long hours into the night, Linda washed and ironed her uncle's laundry until she could work no longer.
Oh, this life is too lousy for words. I'm gonna run away from Uncle Ludwig and leave this lonely life and live in liberty.
But as Linda lurched to the window, she slipped. And it was a long way down. If she lost her grip, she'd be lost.
Leaping lizard, it's a long way down. If I lose my grip, I'm lost.
When, as luck would have it, a lowly lackey named Louis of Lisbon listened and heard Linda's lament.
Lovely lady. Oh, let me lend a hand. Let me just lean this ladder here. And I climb the ladder.
Oh.
And I'll lift you to the loft. Oh, but you're light.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
And so Louis of Lisbon lightly lifted the lovely Linda to her loft.
Oh, my. Oh, Lordy, who are you?
Oh, I am Louis of Lisbon.
Oh.
The lowest of lackeys. But, Linda,
Yes.
I like you.
Oh, well, I like you too, Louis.
Yeah?
But listen, can you help me get out of here?
Then Linda let Louis know all about her loathsome Uncle Ludwig and asked if he could help her flee.
So that's my story.
Linda, I have a plan. Do you have a lute?
Yes, in the castle.
Good. Let's go to the castle, get the lute, and you sing a lullaby for Ludwig.
Oh, all right.
Good. Let's go.
So Linda got her lute from the castle and took it to Ludwig.
Linda, I am tired and I want to be entertained.
All right, Uncle. I shall lull you to sleep with a lullaby. Listen. La, la, la. La, la, la. La, la, la.
Soon, Ludwig of Liverwurst was fast asleep.
Good work, Linda. Good work.
Thank you.
Now for my trusty lasso.
Okay.
Ludwig is large.
So Louis went right to work, and in a few moments, he had Ludwig of Liverwurst all tied up.
Hey, let me loose. Let me loose.
Too late, you loathsome lunk.
I want to call my lawyer.
Oh, you'll have plenty of time for that. You'll have a long, long time for that. You're going to learn your lesson in the castle dungeon.
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, come on up with a chair. Everything, go. Left.
Oh, but
left,
it's not easy
left,
to walk in a
left,
chair.
left, left.
Now, this is the story of Ira and Inez. Now, that's Ira, and that's Inez. Take a bow. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now, you'd think that a boy and a girl whose names both begin with the letter I would be inseparable and would get along just great, but in the beginning, I'm afraid that was impossible. Oh, by the way, this whole story is filled with words that start with the letter I. So you listen for those words that sound like I or I, because those are the two sounds that the letter I makes. Ready? Here we go. Now, once upon a time, there lived on an island a king by the name of Ivan the Icky.
I'm Ivan the Icky.
And he was so incredibly impolite that when he saw Inez, he insisted she become his bride.
Oh, Inez!
Yeah.
I idolize you, Inez.
Inclined to take that for an insult,
I'm insulted.
Ivan captured Inez and took her to his island. Well, back to our story. Ivan put her in an ivory tower.
I see ivory tower.
And every day, to inspire love for him, he sang to her.
Idiot.
Inez, any item that you wish is yours. Ice cream or cake with icing.
You make me ill.
But suddenly there was an insistent knocking on the castle door.
Who's there? Ira who?
I remember you. You stole my girl.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, now cut that out. Who is this joker?
Oh, Ira, up here in the icy ivory tower. Hurry.
I insist you free Inez this instant.
Impossible. Instead, I'll capture you and isolate you in my inner dungeon.
Says who?
Says me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And just as Ivan was about to catch Ira, Ivan slipped over the ivy, and Inez escaped from the icy ivory tower.
Oh, Ira, my idol.
Inez, my ideal.
And Ira and Inez lived happily ever after in Ireland.
This is the story of the King's Nose. Once upon a time, there lived a king named Marvin the Magnificent. And everybody in King Marvin's kingdom agreed that King Marvin was truly magnificent.
You are something else, Kingy.
Oh, yes, truly magnificent there, King. Yes, indeed.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, magnificent.
Wonderful looking.
Thank you so much. You're not bad yourselves.
Now, in the kingdom, there also lived a young boy named Bruce. And one day, Bruce was playing with his pink rubber ball near the king's palace. And he decided to throw his pink rubber ball as far as he could.
I think I shall throw my pink rubber ball here as far as I can. Watch this.
The ball had gone right through the king's window, hit the king on the nose, and it stuck there.
What's this dumb thing on my nose?
Why, King Marvin, don't you look magnificent? You have a pink rubber ball on the end of your nose. Wow.
What on my where?
Hey, how do you like it, King Marvin? Just like yours, huh? Magnificent?
Well, when the rest of the people in the kingdom saw that King Marvin had a pink rubber ball stuck on his nose, they all went and stuck pink rubber balls on their noses, too.
Sure, wow.
How do you like it,
What's
Kingy?
good enough for the king is good enough for the frog.
All right,
you know?
knock it off, knock it off!
Yeah, that's a pretty
Knock
good
it off!
story,
There's a
huh?
young lady
Wonderful.
over there trying to tell a story. Go ahead, miss.
Thank you. Soon, everybody in the whole kingdom had a pink rubber ball stuck on his nose, and they all looked pretty silly, except for one person.
Pardon me, King. I think I threw my, Oh, look at that.
What's so funny, young boy?
Oh, King, you've got a pink rubber ball stuck on your nose. It looks so silly. Oh,
Silly. Looks magnificent.
doesn't it? Oh, look at this. Everybody else has a pink rubber ball stuck on their nose, too. Oh, they all look so silly. Oh.
All right, hold it. What do you mean, silly? I can't look silly. I'm supposed to look magnificent. Somebody show me a mirror.
Well, here you are, King. Take a look at yourself.
You're right. It does look silly.
Mm-hmm.
Young boy, would you pull that rubber ball off my nose, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
And as soon as everybody else saw King Marvin take the pink rubber ball off his nose, they all did the same.
Here we go.
Little boy,
Yes, sir.
since you pointed out to us how silly we looked, I will return your pink rubber ball and give you an extra one for a spare.
Oh, King Marvin, you're magnificent.
I think I'll give the rest of them to my beautiful daughter, the Princess Emily. Hey, Emily!
Hi, Dada.
Yes, the rest of these pink rubber balls I will give to you, my dear.
Oh, wow, look at that. All pink rubber balls to eat.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And King Marvin and his subjects lived happily ever after. But the people of the kingdom had learned an important message, too. Just because somebody else does something, it doesn't mean that you have to do it also. Ike and the Ilk. Ike and the Ilk? Well, anyway, this story is full of words that begin with the letter M. Do you know what the sound of the letter M is? It's mmm. Got that? Try it with me. Mmm. That's the sound of the letter M. Now you listen for all the words in the story that begin with that sound. That's M. Okay? Here goes. Once upon a time, long, long ago, there was a very unhappy king named King Morris the Miserable.
That's me, Morris the Miserable, and I'm miserable because I love to eat, and I can't stand anything they give me to eat around here.
But, Your Majesty, what is wrong with the things that they give you to eat, sire?
What is wrong?
Yes, sire.
Come here.
Hmm?
They're boring!
Oh, I'm sorry I asked, sire.
Mashed melon with meringue, mushrooms with marshmallows, mackerel muffins with minty macaroons, just the same boring old thing. Day after day, I haven't had anything new in months.
The king was so miserable with his meals that he issued a proclamation.
Hear ye, King Morris the Miserable hereby announces that if anyone can invent a dish for his royal menu, the king will be mighty happy.
People from all over the kingdom came to the castle to offer the new meals they had invented.
Hey, who's next? Who's next?
There is a man to see you, Your Majesty,
All right.
who brings you another new dish for you to try.
What is it?
Yes, Your Majesty. Here, try this. I made it this morning. Yeah, it's melted meatballs in molasses.
Melted meatballs in molasses? Didn't anybody tell you that I have that every Monday? Be gone. Take him away.
My mistake.
Just step
Get
right
out.
out.
Doesn't matter. It's too
Just
late
get out
now.
there, yes, right.
Oh, who's next?
Next, we have a young lady to see
Yes,
you, Your
yes.
Majesty, and she brings you another new dish for you to try.
Oh, Your Majesty, here is a marvelous mixture of marshmallows, macaroni, and mustard.
Oh, don't you know that I have marshmallows, macaroni, and mustard every other morning? Get out. Take her away.
Just step right this way.
Take
Over
her
here,
away.
sweetheart. It's quite all right. Mhm.
Can't anybody make up something new around here?
Well, I don't know, Your Majesty.
Who is that boy?
Who
Who is that boy?
boy,
Get that
excuse
boy.
me. Who are you, boy?
Oh, my name is Ike, and I'm drinking a glass of ilk.
Yes, well, don't you know you're not allowed in the throne room? Now,
Wait,
please
hold
just
it.
step
Hold
right
it,
over this way here.
Wait.
What?
Just bring that glass and put it down here. Just come over here and put that glass right here.
Do what he tells you to there, boy.
All right. Now, you're drinking a glass of what?
Ilk, Your Majesty.
Ilk? Ilk? I never heard of ilk. Why is it that nobody here has ever given me a glass of ilk, huh? All right, now, Ike, let me taste some of that ilk here.
He said,
The king likes it, I
He
think.
likes it, he said,
He's saying, yes, indeed.
Marvelous, magnificent, and miraculous. Oh, more. I want more ilk. Ilk. Give me some more ilk.
It's just called ilk, Your Majesty.
I can't help it, Ike. This is so good I have to say milk.
Why don't we call it milk?
Great idea. Ilk is milk. And we'll call you Ike, Mike. Because I just can't think of you or your ilk without saying
Suppose we call you King Morris the Merry.
Yeah! Terrific! Marvelous! Magnificent!
So King Morris the Merry made Mike the minister of the menu, and they all lived happily ever after. And that's the story of Mike and the milk.
The king banishes the letter P. Once upon a time, there lived a king named Peter the Persnickety.
Pleased to meet you.
Who was very fond of the letter P. And one day, he was walking in the royal garden with his daughter, the Princess Penelope.
Oh, look at how pretty. Look at all the peonies and poppies and petunias.
Say nothing of the peas and the pumpkins and the potatoes.
When suddenly...
Oh! Biddle! I've been pelted by a ping-pong ball.
Pardon me, your powerfulness.
Then, as the king was getting over his surprise, he bumped into...
Oh! My pet porcupine!
Well, all of this upset the king so that he promptly proposed a proclamation.
Inasmuch as my royal highness has been pelted by a ping-pong ball and pricked by a pet porcupine, I hereby proclaim that from now on, nothing that starts with the letter P will be allowed in my kingdom.
Anything you say, Your Highness, but, excuse me there.
What?
Yeah, well, pen here and proclamation will have to go. They begin with P, you know.
Oh.
Poor King Peter. And that wasn't all. That very night at dinner...
Oh, here you are, King, your favorite dinner. A peanut butter and a pickle pizza.
Nope, sorry. Peanut butter, pickle, and pizza all begin with P. Have to go. Nope, sorry.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh, here comes my daughter, the Princess Penelope. I'll ask her.
Oh, Father.
Oh, no, sorry, King. You see, Princess starts with P, too, so we'll have to banish her. Come on, sweetie.
Poor me. I'm all alone in my palace.
No. You see, the palace begins with P. We'll have to take that, too.
Okay, over here. But you're
So the citizens pulled the palace apart. And all of this made King Peter very, very sad. So, he issued another announcement.
I tell you what, I hereby declare that from now on, this is a royal change of mind. That's what this is, okay? From now on, everything that begins with P is welcome in my kingdom. Daughter.
And so they rebuilt the palace, and the people brought piles of presents. And from that day on, whatever started with the letter P had a place in the palace. And forever after, life in the kingdom of King Peter the Persnickety was positively peachy.
And prickly.
Hi, I'd like to read you a story called The King's Problem. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king who had a great problem. So he called all the people of the kingdom to his castle to see if they could help him.
Listen, have you heard the king has a problem? There's a big problem.
Who doesn't?
Well, I'm the biggest person in the kingdom, so I can solve the king's problem.
Oh, okay, you certainly...
What's that? The king has a problem? Well, I'm the fastest person in the kingdom, so I'll solve it fast.
Hear that? Yeah.
Well, far be it from me to argue, but I'm the smartest person in the kingdom. So if the king has a problem, I will figure out the answer.
Oh, hear that? I'm not sure.
Hi, I just got here. I heard the king had a problem, so I came to see if I could help.
You
help. Look how small you are, though.
I'm not big or speedy or smart. In fact, all I am is small.
That's for sure.
I guess I can't help the king.
Oh, hello there. What a terrific turnout here. I'm glad you all could make it to my throne room here. But you see, I have a problem.
Your Majesty, I'm the biggest person in the kingdom, so I will solve it.
And I'm the faster, so I'll solve it. Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I am the smartest, so I will solve your problem.
Well, I'm afraid that none of you can solve it.
What?
Nobody can solve my problem. But wait, you, where are you going?
Me? But I'm too small to help any...
No, come back here. You can solve my problem.
What, she? Oh.
You see, this morning, while I was bending over to pick a piece of royal dust off my royal rug, my golden crown fell off and rolled under the throne.
Lost his crown under the throne. Oh.
That's the way the ball bounces.
Well, Your Highness, I'm too big to fit under the throne.
Being fast won't help.
True.
And being smart won't get it out.
Yeah.
But you, because you are small, you and only you can fit under my throne and get my crown.
Oh, well, I'll try.
Give it a try.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Think she'll be able to do it?
Oh, yeah. She's trying hard there. I think she's doing it.
Yes.
Look at that.
She did it.
And since I'm big, I'll carry you on my shoulders to show you how proud we are of you.
And I'm fast, so I'll race around the kingdom telling everyone you found the king's crown. And since I am smart, I will write a wonderful poem about you finding the king's crown.
So the king got his crown back, and they all lived happily ever after. And they all learned something else, too, that being small can sometimes be the most important thing in the world. You remember that, too.